Tonight on Fab Life, I will be featuring my trip to the One World Trade Center on the 100th floor and also the memorial of the 9/11. Hello, fabulous people, and welcome to another episode of Fab Life. Tonight, we will be presenting the One World Trade Center and the 9/11 Museum and my trip to the top of the One World Trade Center building. That's right, I went all the way, took the fabulous elevator ride all the way to the One World Observatory to get a bird's eye view of lower Manhattan and midtown Manhattan and places in New York and Queens and Brooklyn. But now we will be showing you my visit to the museum of the 9/11, and it's truly an emotional visit. And I tried to, well, not tried, but I truly stayed there for a little while just to reflect on what happened to all the victims, the soldiers, the firefighters, and everyone who was victimized by this 9/11. And I even just focused on each name that were there, because in my heart each name was relevant to a person, to loved ones and their family. So I paused for the loss of all these victims. So without further ado, roll the video. Tonight on Fab Life, I will be featuring my trip to the One World Trade Center on the 100th floor and also the memorial of the 9/11.
Social media shows
is about
Branding,
opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community
and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
Here we're a family.
we are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
we are family.
We are a family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
Take you where you wanna be. You can be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound.
Vision release.
Tonight on Fab Life, I will be featuring my trip to the One World Trade Center on the 100th floor and also the memorial of the 9/11. Welcome to the second segment of Fab Life. And for those of you who have just tuned in, we are showing my visit to the 9/11 Memorial Museum. And also in a short while, we will be showing you the One World Observatory, which is located on the 100th floor of the newly built One World Trade Center. And for those of you who were able to see the first segment, wasn't that an amazing video showing you all the names of the victims of the 9/11 tragedy? It was truly such a sad catastrophe that happened on 9/11, and I became truly emotional just seeing all the names of the victims. And not only that, I could see just random strangers visiting and putting flowers on the memorial, on the slab, which I think it was made out of granite. And for those of you who have just tuned in to Fab Life and don't know what this show is all about, Fab Life is my complete expression, my love for fashion, for celebrities, for music, and for travel. So because I've traveled to New York, I just had to take a video of this marvelous place. And now on the second half of our show, we will now show you the One World Observatory. Please roll the video. Back in Las Vegas.
What kind of show you got?
Fab Life. Yeah, I'm also covering Manhattan Fashion tomorrow. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Hello there and welcome back. And thank you for watching the videos that we presented to you. And I'd like to say hello to all our televiewers, Doc Mike. Hi, Doc Mike, and Wang Espinosa, and Val and Amy Victa. Hello. And to all our televiewers that have tuned in, hello to all of you. And so that was the videos, the amazing videos that I took. So those were the videos that I took during my my trip to New York City, and as you saw, you could see the view of the Empire State Building, and also the West Side Rails is there. The new neighborhood in New York, which is called the Vessel and West Side Yards, is there, and also a little bit of the Statue of Liberty is there. And can you just believe it? I was able to take the top of the Oculus, and that by itself is an amazing architecture. It's just beyond. It's just beyond anything that you've ever seen. It looks like a prehistoric pterodactyl that just landed in the middle of downtown New York. And actually the Oculus, I reported on that. I had a video report on that last year. It was a $4 billion structure, and a lot of the New Yorkers were complaining about that because they found it too expensive. It had a very expensive price tag. But now that it's done, I believe, I'm not saying that they already got their money back, but it's truly a monument / shopping complex by itself. There's so many things to see at the Oculus, and I had the opportunity to go up on the 100th floor of the One World Trade Center and be able to take a video of the rooftop. It's truly amazing. And I was also able to take a video of the 9/11 Memorial Museum while I was on top of the observatory. And also, I'm sure that you guys have noticed that I was stepping on the glass and you could see the cars below my feet. That was a video. The whole thing was a video screen. That wasn't really glass. I mean, it was designed to look like glass, but it really was not. And the only thing that I regret on my trip to the One World Observatory is that I was not able to take the video of the elevator, because as soon as you go in the elevator, while the elevator is going up, they present to you a beautiful video of Manhattan hundreds and hundreds of years ago, when there was a humble settlement, a church in a small town and a small community, and all of a sudden, right before my very eyes, I didn't even know that I was looking at Manhattan. But as the elevator was going up, slowly all these buildings started to sprout. First the old buildings, and then the new buildings, and then I came to realize that that little town that I was looking at was none other than Manhattan. That was so amazing. I wish that I was able to catch it on my video camera, but blessed ignorance. I didn't know that they were going to present a video inside of the elevator. Who would think that? Only in New York, right? So there you have it, my fabulous people, for another episode of Fab Life. Thank you all for tuning in. And don't forget to watch Fab Life next week, where I'll bring to you something truly amazing and truly fabulous. And don't forget that your best fashion accessory is your self-confidence, chowder. Tonight on Fab Life, I will be featuring my trip to the One World Trade Center on the 100th floor and also the memorial of the 9/11.